Hey, 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 hey. Hi.
Hey, John.
Hey, guys.
They can hear you.
Hey, welcome. I haven't done one of these in a very long time. This is the first time I've been on a live stream besides, yeah, it's been a long time.
It's been a second.
Yeah.
Turn it off the light real quick.
We're getting rid of my headlight.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's going to take it down. The whole thing's going down.
Oh, it's terrifying. If you guys could have seen our angle.
That plate up top's kind of got me a little worried.
Okay.
Here, I'll take this camera.
Why don't you get the selfie cam
Can I do
going
this?
or something?
Can I do this? Hi, everybody.
Go ahead and move this.
Nope, I can't do that. It's going its own direction. It's wrong way. Wrong way. Ha! There it is. Hey. This is what happens when you let me back on the camera again.
Yeah, I was worried.
Were you worried?
Very.
I love it. We're gonna get some more lights in here. Welcome to Takeover Tuesday that has turned into a live unboxing of some of the coolest stuff we have got from Eastman in a very long time. This is the first Eastman unboxing since March?
Yes.
At least since March. This is the first container that has made its way into the U.S. since March. And we're kind of excited about it. This is some stuff that a lot of you guys have been waiting on. In fact, take a look at this right here.
I was going to.
Those are MD515 TV wide nut sunburst mandolins. That's going to be our first look at that. In fact, I think even the one they showed at the NAMM show was a little bit different than what it's going to be, what I think this is actually going to end up being. I think. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
Really? That's okay.
I'm making stuff up, really. But lots of great stuff. So let's start. First of all, I want to start this. I'm going to mention a bunch of times because I want to get as many people out as possible. Wednesday, tomorrow, David Greer in here. We're going to be doing shop talk together with David Greer. It's going to be awesome. We're going to be working with some filming. He's going to have a house concert tomorrow night here in Springfield. Thursday, we're going to be filming all day, talking about stuff. Ooh, look, all of a sudden I'm lit.
There you go.
I feel lit, y'all.
Huh? That means something else, John.
I know. I'm less lit right now. It's magic how that just changed. Anyway,
Exactly.
And then on Thursday night, the best thing ever. It is going to be I believe, 2-hour long, if not longer. We'll see how it goes. Workshop with David Greer, the most amazing flat picker I know. He is incredible. One of my all-time favorites has been, and luckily we've become decent friends. I think he's my friend. He may not agree. He may just be like, that John, I don't know about him. That said, he's going to be here doing a 2-hour or more guitar workshop. I'm going to help host that. We're going to be doing online components. So if you're watching this from out of town and can't visit us and be here with us, there is an online component with some communication stuff, chat in between there that's all on your own. It's really awesome what Jason has set up. Those tickets are available online on our website. And then you can also purchase the in-person workshop tickets as well.
And what you can do is you can actually go directly to the description and click the link right there.
There you go.
The description of this video does have the link to that.
Yeah,
Thank you very much for mentioning that, though, right at the top.
I want to start at the top. I will mention it again because I do think, again, this is an opportunity that's way beyond what a lot of people know. This is one of the greatest guitar players that there is, bar none. And to have a question and answer and workshop of things and exercises that he's going to help out. And like I said, I'm going to be there to help get all the questions from the people online as well as the people in audience. It's going to be pretty awesome. I'm pretty excited about it. We've got quite a few tickets sold, mostly to the online. I actually would love to see a lot more in-person ones. We do have it limited. We only have limited 40 seats, but I would love to see that packed out because I think that we'll have some great, some great discussions. So it'll be great. All right.
All right, video lagging behind the audio, yes. That's just kind of what happens whenever the camera is on its own situation wirelessly and the audio is going directly in.
We're working on the lags and all that kind of stuff. The equipment only allows us to do so much through YouTube and their compressions and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, we'll get
Answering one thing real quick, if you don't mind, actually. So, just so everybody that's aware that has purchased an online ticket, because we've gotten the comments a couple of times, can I watch this afterwards? This isn't, for starters, this is not going to be shared with the general public, obviously. Nope. That's why you are buying a ticket, for starters. But the second thing is, yes, we will have it available for those folks that say that, you know, for example, we got one that said somebody had to work that evening, not able to make it, but would love to still watch it, even if they can't ask their questions. In that direct link, that is where that will be.
And the only downside of that, of course, is you won't be able to ask live questions.
Yeah.
But there will be a ton
if you're
of
still,
information,
yeah,
I
mean,
promise
it's still going to
You are
be
going
an
to
awesome
learn-
masterclass. Yeah.
I promise you at least 2 to 3 things that you never even thought of before. I guarantee you I'm going to learn probably 10 or 15 things that I never even thought of before. I've watched David for way too many years, and I know that there are some skills there that are just beyond everything else. So
He's incredible. We're really excited. Thank you so much for
Yeah.
getting that right off the top. Very excited about
now
that.
my energy's gone down.
I'm going to say hi to some people if you don't mind real quick.
Go.
Clint was the very first today.
Hey,
He said
Clint.
hello from rainy Arkansas. It was rainy here as well.
Yeah, I think I actually slowed down a little bit just now.
It did. It was pretty crazy though for a second. Yeah. Let's see. Welcome in Tex. Thank you so much for joining us. Ethan, welcome. This is the first question, so might as well. What is the tonal difference between phosphor bronze and 80/20 strings?
All right. 80/20 strings, also known as bright bronze. GHS, I think, actually introduced bright bronze years and years ago. It's a yellow. It's anytime you see the yellow bronze, not the more copper-colored bronze, that's 80/20 or bright bronze. It has a brighter sound, less sustain, in my opinion. It does give you more of a metallic brightness, and then, in my opinion, again, this is in my experience. How's that? I've noticed it not to last as long as phosphor bronze. I like the warmth of phosphor bronze myself, but there are certain guitars, if you're needing a little bit extra brightness to them, 80/20 will gain you that back.
Yay.
I'll tell you where it's necessary and why they still do it. Elixir, I just was reading, they're rebranding and repackaging all their stuff. The Polyweb, which was their original coating on their strings, is a thicker coating, very smooth, but if they started with the phosphor bronze on those, they were really dull sounding because you are a thicker coating on it. So the 80/20s with that Polyweb on them actually make them sound closer to a phosphor bronze type of tone, warming it up just a little bit. So there you go.
All right, welcome in Chris Gallardi. Thank you so much.
Hey,
Herb.
Chris, I saw him. Where was I? I was at Costco. Saw him at Costco.
All right, that cannot be the same Chris because this one is from Ormond Beach, Florida. So
That's what I
don't
meant.
know which one you're
I
talking
saw him
about.
at Costco in Florida.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
it was really cool. I was on a plane and
Different Chris.
yeah,
Wow.
it's a different Chris.
Okay. Nonetheless, I'm sure that Chris attends Costco's in Florida, though none that John has attended as well.
At Costco.
Next, Herb says hello from New York. He's waiting for his JP Cormier guitar, which is very awesome.
It's shipped out,
Congratulations.
right? Did we
yeah,
ship
he
those
says
out?
he's just sitting there waiting for it. That's awesome. Very
By
excited
the way, I
for
think
you.
we have one of those left, maybe?
I don't know.
Or none?
I have
Maybe?
no idea.
I gotta find out.
I
I
have
haven't
no
got
idea.
to see one. They came in while I was out of
Yeah,
town.
they did, and then they left pretty soon right after. Yep.
Dang it.
I'm not too sure. Kathy, welcome. Vince,
Kathy.
of course, welcome.
Vince,
Tress,
how you
welcome.
doing, buddy? Haven't heard from you in a while.
John Washburn, welcome in. Let's see. Delane, welcome, welcome. Bulldogger, thank you so much for joining us. He
I
said
saw
he
Jamie
just.
yesterday. He was here. Did you
Oh,
know
really?
that?
No, I didn't know that.
He was here at the shop. We were hanging out. We
Oh,
played
okay.
guitars. He did not buy the Hawaiian Master. He was I thought he was going to.
Did he buy anything cool and new or
He
no?
bought some accessories I saw.
Cool.
Thank you very much, Jamie. I appreciate that.
Very cool. He put in a cool comment here saying that he found an Eastman factory tour recently, actually. It's very hard to find those, which
Yes.
obviously, yes. We cannot wait until we can go over there and actually do
We
one
need
of
to
our
do an
own.
updated,
Said it was
much
really cool to
classier.
see it, though. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Honey Picks, thank you for joining in. Kelly, hello from the Netherlands. Welcome, welcome. Daz Darren says, I'm trying to figure out who is singing the intro music. Is it Jeremy? No, it is not. It is an Ofer Corin song.
I love
That's
it,
all
though.
I got.
After hearing Jeremy
That'd
talk,
be great, though. He
that's
can.
how I would expect him to sing. He doesn't sing like that. He actually sings really, really well.
Jimmy, Jack, both of you, welcome. Alexei, of course, welcome. Eddie from Belgium, welcome, welcome.
Chocolate
Peter,
time,
welcome in as
waffles.
well. Oh,
I
yeah.
guarantee you, that's all he does, eat chocolate and waffles.
Dukes of Troy is asking, John, what was the first bluegrass, what is the first Tony Rice song that I should try breaking down as a new bluegrasser?
I'm going to tell you, my very first ever solo that I ever took on the guitar was Blue Railroad Train. That was the one. That was, to me, the coolest one. You know what you should take on? The one that excites you the very most. Because as your first attempted, I'm going to take on this solo, you need to take on something that you're like, man, every time I hear that, that's the one that was for me, Blue Railroad Train. That's what made me want to learn to play guitar. And that's the first solo I ever tore apart. So maybe we'll do a demo of one of those here.
Very cool.
Crazy things.
Maybe
we're gonna get Jeremy. I hope we get Jeremy involved here today.
Yeah, to do some
Hey, Jeremy, if
mandolins,
you're
he
here,
can.
you should probably come. We got all kinds of cool mandolins. You should get involved today.
He certainly can. Okay, we should probably get going. So
Yes, we should.
However
we
method you want to do it,
So there were
go ahead.
76, 74, 70 something
in that
instruments
range. Over 70
in
is
this.
all I know.
At some point, I wanted you to be in here. You don't have to do it right now. You don't have to do it right now. We're going to have more mandolins than we have ever had before. There are wide nuts. There are 815 varnishes, 815s, so many stuff. There were 70-something instruments, 3 pallets of Eastman stuff, most of which is stuff we have not been able to get a hold of since March. Nothing. There's just been none in the warehouses. They're just not available. So we got some, and some of them have been, but it's been at least a month or 2 since we've been able to get them in. So that's what we got here. I'm going to go through the list. I'm going to tell you what we got in.
Yes.
If you hear something and you're like, open that, please put it in the comments. We will work through your list and show you what we got. So
as a caveat, real quick, obviously everything is not in here. What we tried to do is we grabbed like one of everything. So there is multiples of
there
like
are
everything.
instruments in here that I grabbed multiples of them because they're not going to be available again for quite a while. We grabbed as many of them on our order list. It's going to be at least another month and a half, if not 2 months, before some of these show up again available for us to buy. So I bought some of them in multitude. So AC 330E 12. Do you know what that is, Jer? It's a jumbo. Yeah, it's a 12-string jumbo. You got it. I got one of those. I haven't seen those in a very long time. E1Ds are back in stock. 4 of them, baby. E1OMs, 2 of those. E1D Classics, I've got 2 of those that showed up. E2D BK, the E2s with the gloss top black. I've got one of those in Dread. I've got one of those in OM. I've got E1OM Deluxe, 2 of those. We haven't seen those for a while. E2 Deluxe, I've got one of those. That one is in a sunburst. E2OM Deluxe, also in a sunburst. We have E3 OM Deluxes, the Avancal gloss finishes. You know how gorgeous those are. I can't wait to see one of those.
May I interrupt real quick? Do we have any all mahogany guitars?
Not from Eastman. Eastman has no all
out of here.
mahogany.
You guys talk too much.
Jason says I talk too much. He's out of here.
Thanks, Jason.
Thing up on your desk.
What are you doing?
The envelope.
The envelope?
There's an envelope on your desk.
Ah.
Ha! He says. Anyway, all right, E3 OM Deluxe. E6Ds. I've got one. So if you see it today and you want it, you better grab it. E6 OM, 1 available. 2 E10D TC Sunburst. 2 E10 OM TCs. E20Ds. I've got 2 of those. I got 2 E20D Sunbursts. 5 MD305s, Jared. We're back in 305 business. We were out. Yeah, we sold completely out. 2 MD515 CC TVs. So those are the Comfort Contours. 2 MD615 Gold Burst. Here's an interesting one. These are real rare to see. MD615 in the red finish, that original. We haven't seen those forever. I thought they were discontinued.
I thought they were making
We got
them either.
2 of those.
I'm going to interrupt you again
stock.
real quick if you don't mind.
Go.
Michael is asking, do you have an E6 SS? Do we have an E6 SS in here?
Not in this list.
Dang, I'm so sorry.
I thought we had one in stock, though.
I thought that we had one next door also.
It must have just sold. Maybe that's the
I'm
deal.
not sure. Double check our website, though.
Here's
Michael, if
some
you could.
interesting ones. 815 Sunburst. A full MD 815 Sunburst. One of those. I've got ukuleles, EU1C concert, EU2C concerts, EU3 concert, EU1 tenor, EU2 tenor, EU3 tenor, another 815 in the classic color, another MD 815. That's pretty impressive.
Very exciting.
By the way, I had to steal these. I stole them from all the other dealers. Don't tell them. Don't tell them. We did that. There were other dealers that were way ahead. That's not true. It's not true. I've had these on order for probably close to a year and a half.
Most of the stuff. Damn.
Yeah, and here's our first NAM. 4 E1P Deluxe Sunbursts. This is the first time they've made their way into the U.S. I've got 4 of them in stock. I think 2 of them or maybe 3 are already sold and ready to go. MD 515 TV Wide Nut Sunburst. I think there are a couple of those that have not yet been claimed, but I think most of them have.
Yes, the vast majority. And so those of you that have a pre-order, congratulations.
You're gonna
you
get
will have
yours.
your pre-order.
9 of them
Yep.
came in stock. 9. MD 515. We're going to find out. If we have extras, the guys will know. I don't know. I think, I don't know.
Do you want me to go ask Emily?
You
She
can.
might know.
You can.
Okay.
We'll find out. We'll find out in a bit. MD 515s. This is a hard one. You know how long it's been since anybody has seen an MD 515? Like, nobody has seen one in over a year. I've got 4. 4, Jer. 4 of them. Are you not proud of me for getting? No, this is a standard MD 515. You remember? We haven't seen that forever in classic color finish. Aren't you proud of me?
I'm so proud.
All right, here's another one. This is the last that will be shipped this year. MD 815 Varnish Sunburst. I've got 3. That's it. There will be no more shipped until winter time. Yes, we will. Dan, if you're watching, I got some news for you, buddy. E1D Deluxe. 2 of those. That one's a super special one. Again, if you're wanting one, you better grab it. And the last thing, PCH1D. I've got 1 of those. So that's the entire list of what we have. What is the consensus? Where are we starting here?
So many things. I would like to read quite a few comments.
Please do
Kathy
that.
says, Kathy says, I still haven't found my birthday guitar and I have a wallet with money still in it. It was Kathy's birthday last week, and so she says that she's ready. So
Appreciate it, Kathy.
we'll have something cool. Absolutely. Yeah. Thank you so much. Larry says,
I
as
just
a
found a penny in my
70-year-old man who's been playing since 1965, your channel has some of my favorite content. Thank you very much. We try our hardest, and we're happy to serve, you know. We're happy to do this.
I'm gonna get to yours.
John is asking, did we get 76 trombones?
76 trombone.
Yes,
with
that's what
big
the order is
parade.
instead, actually.
110.
I
Nothing?
made a joke when we went to. You can't hear me.
I
We
can't.
went to the NAMM Fly-In in Washington, and there's a music retailer there that does band and orchestra from Gary, Indiana. And I said, obviously, you have to do band sales from Gary, Indiana, right? And Gary, Indiana, and
They didn't get it?
Get it.
I don't
You
get
didn't
it.
get it?
What is it?
You don't know the Music Man? The musical?
No, I have no idea what that is.
Band instrument salesman would go from town to town and convince them of all the dangers of pool and some of the nefarious things kids could get into that band instruments would save him from. He'd take all these orders and then he'd just jet out of town and never deliver. But then he found this town and couldn't do that.
They called him out on it.
So finally, at the end, the instruments arrive. Somehow the kids can play instantly with no practice. They put together a parade.
Okay. Okay.
classic.
And it was in Gary,
Gary,
Indiana?
Indiana. This music store didn't get that reference.
Oh, okay.
I every time I go home, I've got in-laws that live in Iowa, and I always go.
Gary, Indiana.
I have the Iowa song. I was about to tell a story about the Iowa. You are in Iowa. You can. Now you made me lose the line. You can't tell them anything because they already know it, kind of thing. Yeah, that's my
I don't
relatives.
know. Okay, we got to answer some of these.
Opie, it did. It did. Ron Howard,
Gary,
as a little
Indiana,
kid, had a
list.
speech impediment.
Okay, now I know. Okay, we need to get through these. Eddie is saying, do you find the price differences between the
piece of
Guild
gum.
F512 and the Eastman AC330 justified?
F512 and A. No, sadly, I'm coming back. I promise. I'm talking
Okay.
from the nether. I'm getting a piece of gum. I'm dried out.
Okay, that's fine.
If you guys do not already know this, my personal opinion, the one we have though is so good. That F512 is a monster in there. Gosh, I don't know. I'm gonna find out today. This is my favorite 12 string. Has been the AC330 since its inception. But you're right. That new USA Blonde, that is the biggest, loudest 12 string guitar I've ever played, ever. So
Michael says, love your guys' videos. I'm tempted to fly over and play a bunch of your guitars. Do it. He says he's in
can't
Atlanta
play
and works
my
for an
guitars.
airline.
no, not
Come on
mine.
over here. Bulldogger's asking if we had any LSHs.
No.
And also, we have 0 comments, by the way, for anybody wanting to see anything specific. So we need to start tearing into these. So what do you guys? What are
Jared,
you
what do
guys
you want to
most
start with
excited
since
to
you're
see?
out here?
Oh, go grab the guitars there.
Okay.
You want me to try it here? Let me try and get you a mic in a second, okay?
That's all right. They don't need to hear me.
Okay. He said they don't need to hear you. He doesn't need you guys to hear him.
What's this
Richie
one?
says I got an E1D Deluxe from the Acoustic Shop. And it's
That's what
lots
I'm
of
about to
guitar for the
open.
money. Oh, very cool.
This is my favorite budget guitar made.
Well,
Right
then
now.
you too can be like Richie.
That's right.
This is a PCH mandolin.
Okay.
So, I'll tell you guys a story. My kids, we all had all of our kids at the festival this weekend. So much kids playing, music being done. I put a post on Facebook about this. My kids came home so inspired. My daughter has started playing guitar. My son started playing banjo while he was there. He had been saying he wanted to do it for a long time. Finally, he did it. Yesterday was purchase day for me. I had to buy a banjo and a guitar. You know what I bought for a guitar? I bought, and I did, I paid out all the way on this. Jeremy will back me up. I got no extra discount or anything. I bought an E1 OMCE special for my daughter. Eastman E1 OM special. The specials you guys know I love. The deluxe is my second favorite to that series in budget guitars. The deluxes were, or the specials were a little bit nicer. Had the quilted sapele, but they're obsessed. That's all they've been doing is practicing. Everett today left his banjo picks, left them out of his pocket, and left them at Grandpa's house. He's all mad. He's got to go back and go get them. So here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. Got some flame and some going on here. Dark top, torrefied TC. This is going to be a Sitka spruce top on sapele back and sides. All solid woods. Comes with a Fishman Precis pickup system already installed. Ebony bridge, ebony fretboard, full dreadnought. I think we said we got some OMs and dreads, right?
I think so. I don't know. You just had the list.
I think I said that I did.
Okay. Silly? I don't know. Next, Rocky is asking to see the E10 Sunburst. You get that? Okay. The 315 is also a request.
I did not get a 315, and we've already had some of those in
Oh,
stock.
okay.
But I did get. Oh, look at that's gorgeous.
Whoa.
Dotted grain on the back.
He's talking about the dotted grain on the back. Jeremy's saying without a microphone.
You need to talk.
But you need to
They
hear
don't
your
want to hear me.
mandolin.
It's okay. I'll just find another mic. We literally just got brand new mics, so I'll just use one of those.
Look at this. Jeremy's going to get mic'd up. So I'm going to play this first. This
John's
is...
fault.
I'm going to tell you something that's going on here. Trent, look inside there. That's torrefied bracing. They've been saying they're going to start doing it. I'm seeing it right there. I guarantee you that's a torrefied brace, and I almost think it's Addy brace, which is another thing they've been talking about switching over. So this may be some of the new batches that have... There they go. I want to say this guitar's prices did go up, so do not quote me on any of these. I want to say
They
these
don't
went up
say
to $8.99. $8.99?
These sunbursts are pretty darn
Nice.
perfect. Like from any mandolin manufacturer out there, that's one of the nicest bursts.
Isn't that crazy?
Gold burst.
We've been saying that for a while, but we don't see bursts on a lot of
How smooth that
manufacturers that look as good as what Eastman's doing in much lower priced mandolins and guitars, honestly. I have seen a lot of Gibson guitars with not as good of sunbursts as what we're going to be showing you guys today.
They're nice.
I've seen a lot of Martin sunbursts that are not nice at all.
John.
The new ones are great. The new 35 burst is fantastic, but I have seen some really...
Older ones, like not recently.
He's really
Guys.
right now it's dirty laundry. Okay, real quick.
There's an E10D sunburst. There it is.
Okay,
underpants.
fantastic. E10 Deep Sunburst was the next thing that I saw. If I see anything else, also please let me know if I'm too loud. I gotta a little microphone for myself.
Show Hinkley
Let us
squatting
know
down there.
let us know if we're all too loud.
I like this is what
This is
she
my
does. She
setup
suffers
right now,
for
yeah.
her art.
I do suffer for the art. It's okay. Okay. I'm gonna look at some other stuff here. Looks like Sapele. Yes, on the E1D Deluxes, that is Sapele.
Yes, it is.
Corey says, I'm excited for the wide nut mandolins. I think that yeah, that's literally just Corey. The Corey. Very cool.
The Corey.
Yes, I didn't see that you changed his profile picture. The wide nuts on the Bourgeois is very nice, Alex. Yes, agree. Let's see.
All right, E10Ds.
Real quick, sorry. David's asking, did we get any octave mandolins in?
I don't see
Not on this
any.
batch. There were none to be had. Seriously,
We
guys,
just
I
sold our
have
605
305s. We sold our
Sunburst
605.
Starry Creek.
Yep.
Okay. I saw a comment earlier, and honestly, it escapes me, but
Was
they
it
were
nice?
asking... Yes, they were asking, do you think that Eastman will have any double top guitars again? Do you think they'll ever make those again?
I think they still
Honest
are in
opinion?
Europe, aren't they?
No, they're
No?
not. They discontinued it. Honest opinion is, it was a great guitar. It sounded great. If you've seen our video on it, it was really, really cool. It was not for me, but I knew exactly
It had
who it
tons
would
of
be
sustain.
for. The most sustain of any guitar that we've seen. It was not very well accepted. Maybe in the future they may redo it, but I'll be honest, people just did not give it a chance. Even for what it was, people did not give it a chance to become great. And yeah, I don't think you're going to see it again.
That's
honestly.
what it is.
Super cool idea, but they just didn't get it. They're like, it's laminated, but it's not laminated. Solid, but it's not solid. It just didn't get it.
All right, next question, if I could. John is asking if you've played the Martin. It ran away. Hold on, sorry. If you've played the Special Custom Walnuts OM, what is your opinion as far as tone and playability?
I didn't play the one that just arrived. They haven't put those out yet, have they? We sold
I don't think so.
We sold the Dreadnought at a bluegrass festival this weekend. It is one of my favorite guitars that was in the booth, and it was one of the favorite guitars of almost everybody in the booth. It was traded in for, and it was that. The good news is I just got shipment, and I heard Emily say that we've got both of them in stock now again. So we've got an OM and a Dread back in stock. They were fantastic. It was the surprise guitar of the custom week, and honestly, for everybody at Starry Creek this week, it went to a guy that's probably the most traditional bluegrassy kind of guy that one of the most that I know, and that's who ended up buying that. He was blown away as soon as he strummed it. He was just like, "Yep, it's fantastic." So, I think it was the perfect marriage, in my opinion, between a D28 and an 18. It's like all the good of both of those guitars. in
Short
one.
answer. I mean, playability, they're plecked. They're fantastic, and you can adjust them as much as you need. Tone-wise, they're incredible. That's really all that we've found, to be completely honest. They're very special and awesome. Those are some really nice guitars. I like them personally as well.
Tell them
What do you got?
This is it's an 815 Sunburst, the standard Sunburst.
They couldn't hear over the mandolin, so we might need to repeat stuff.
This is an 850. They couldn't hear over the mandolin. Sorry, you shouldn't have mic'd me up. Yeah, the Sunburst 815. I was noticing on this one the neck feels a little bit deeper, like it's got a little slightly
more bulk to
beefier
it?
neck than standard 815s.
Very
All right,
cool.
I'll try not to play while John's
No, you're fine.
speaking.
Oh, look at this. Look at the sides. Uh-oh. Look at the back. Look at that. It's gorgeous. It's wavy. It's figured. Mahogany back and sides. Fantastic. Adirondack spruce top. Sunburst. E10D. This neck feels perfect. I can do this. Another great, fantastic guitar. There you
Very
go.
nice. I'll try and be more
E10D
conscious.
Sunburst.
Very nice. I'll try and be more conscious of muting whenever you guys are tuning and stuff. My
They like
bad.
to hear us tune, right?
They love it. Alex is asking, why does Jeremy's most recent mandolin short have so many views? If I knew, then I would be making mandolin shorts like that all
Does
the
it
time.
have?
Yeah.
What did we do?
What was the
I
most
don't-
recent
I think
mandolin?
it was just like a trick or something like that. It's pretty good.
I'm turning my mic away from my mandolin.
You want to know what Jeremy's doing really good right now? And I wish I was as good at this as what he is. His
What's that?
instruction stuff, y'all. Okay, I gotta say something. This is breaking brother code right now.
Let's hear it.
Jeremy did a workshop this weekend. I sat out and watched, and it was full of some amazing information. We did the Starvey Creek deal. Like, he knew exactly when somebody asked a question, it wasn't just like, well, I don't know, I just do this. Or, no, it was like, well, let me show you exactly what this is and how this works and all that. It was pretty awesome. I felt like I was very proud of him, and yet also amazed that he actually does know something. It was really, it was really, really
He
good.
said, can you believe it was actually good? Nah, that's crazy.
I know. He
that's
actually
awesome.
said something that makes sense. Holy
I mean, if it
smokes.
makes you feel any better, I think that you guys are both very good teachers, very good at giving tips and tricks and whatnot. Jeremy, do you want to go ahead and talk about what you have?
It's an 815, one of the varnish, so the aged antiqued varnish. Got all the little wear marks on it. Got a pretty good little scrape there on the top one. They really made this one look
Real?
used. Yeah. It's got the arm wear pattern on it. There's something about those varnishes that just really pop.
Hey, really? Oh, listen to that pop. Do you have a knife? Where did I put that?
You
knife?
have it right
it's
next to you.
just right there.
I knew that.
Very nice. Okay, we have a lot of comments, so I'm going to keep on
Keeping on.
rolling.
That's
Keep
what
on.
she's
I'm
gonna
going
do.
to keep on keeping on, as they say. Alan is asking, with Eastman, what's the difference between the standard, deluxe, and special? So I'm going to assume E1. So E1D is
You want me to
just
go through
a
it?
satin
Or you got
one.
it?
I probably could if you want.
Okay, go.
An E1D.
I wanna hear
The
him
main
do it.
difference between the E1D is that it is satin. That's honestly the
The
biggest
woods
difference.
on all, well,
The E1
two of them are the same.
Yeah, so the E1D and the E1 and the deluxes, anything that's like a standard without anything behind it and a deluxe, if it has a deluxe counterpart, the only difference is the deluxes are gloss and they have a pickup. That is the
Also,
only difference.
sometimes finish colors too, because
Sometimes
they did
finish
change.
colors, that's true.
They changed the E3, added gold bursts, and twos
That's
have
the
sunbursts.
222. Yeah.
So
True. Yeah, that's true.
Sorry.
Sometimes they'll have a different color, but for the most part, that's the difference there. The E1 specials, those were a very limited run that are no longer being built. We may
there's
see
some
them
of
at
the
some point.
there's some
yeah.
E1 OM specials and I think OMCE specials available still, and that's what I bought my daughter was an E1 OM special. The advantage there was quilted sapele back inside, so it's more figured, which my daughter just went nuts over
Oh yeah, they
last
all
night.
looked incredible.
She loved it. And it also has a different inlay at the 12th fret. And I think there was a rosette difference too.
Yes, from what I
Little bit fancy,
remember,
maybe
I think that is
herringbone?
correct. Yeah,
can't
I think
remember.
that you're right.
I think it was herringbone.
Those ones were also gloss, as
Yes.
opposed to being satin.
It was like a
Yeah.
deluxe with nicer appointments.
But even more deluxe, double
Yeah,
deluxe.
Double deluxe.
It was special. We
Double
should just start
diamond.
naming things like Nintendo name stuff. This is a super deluxe. Yeah.
Look at that,
striping
maple.
going on.
What?
So this is the MD515 Comfort Contour TV. We haven't had one of these in a while, have we?
No, all the mandolins you see, I haven't seen in like months.
That's clear all the way up the neck.
Can you give me an E?
What's that?
Don is asking his question about tuning pegs. Let me scroll up to see where it may be.
I'm not
That's
doing
Poppy.
Okay, quick one. Ian is asking, what are your thoughts on the best 12 fret dread slope shoulder under 1500? I don't know what that would be. Probably the.
The only guitar I know that falls in that category would be a Laureate.
Yeah, LDR, right?
Yeah, the LD60. Because the 70 is the Rosewood, and I think that one's at 14, 15, 16,
Is there a
somewhere in
guild
there.
option?
Might be a little bit higher, yeah.
Not a 12 fret dread.
Oh, 12 fret. I said 12
12 fret.
No.
I would say the 60 new version, which is the 12 fret dread. They just came out with that this
Slope
year.
shoulder?
Yeah, slope shoulder 12 fret dread.
Okay.
It's sort of slope shoulder. It's a 12 fret dread, so it becomes a slope shoulder.
These were like inspected 2 days ago, 7,925.
Yeah, they rocked this.
They got it.
The order out. I'm
Donna,
not going to tune all 12 of these strings.
Okay.
I it's not. Did you turn me back on so I can
valid,
talk?
honestly. Yeah.
Okay.
You're on right now. Go ahead.
This is the 330. You guys do not want to listen to me do this, but look at this bear claw right there. Isn't that gorgeous? What? Look at down here. Oh, that's beautiful. European spruce top, mahogany back and sides. I love the burst, but look at this neck. Neck's got the crazy slanted zigzag pattern going on here. Looks beautiful. I will get that tuned up at some point, but trust me, these are fantastic sounding guitars. There's a new signature. I've never seen this on any of the certificates. So we got a new one. It looks like Ian, maybe?
We got a new guy in here?
Ian? Yeah, new guy in here.
Dox him.
Just in time to hear me play some ukulele!
Oh! Man, I'm so tempted to try to do some Hawaiian
Hula
what do
dancing?
they call that? Yeah, hula. Does this look good? Does this look good?
You look like one of those things on a dashboard, yeah.
Look like a pineapple whip sign. That's what you look
Pineapple
like.
website as well, yeah.
For all you Springfield people.
That's only for the locals.
Have you seen like the Samoans like in the airport or something? They go to greet a family member. They do like the whole. And
Is that
do the
true?
whole- yeah,
That's
it's like
a really
Moana.
specific thing. I've never seen that. That's kind of cool.
It's
though.
a pretty demonstrable. It scares people.
Dude,
They're just like yelling and.
it's sick though.
Are you
got
done talking
there?
about
I am.
what you
Yeah.
got?
I got a ukulele, guys. Look at that thing. Is that Alvin call?
That's a 2, yeah, Alvin call. I think that's a 2, right? Or
We got a nice restocking of each 1, 2, and 3, just so you guys know.
U2C concert.
and
Alvin
tenors.
call.
We got concert and tenor versions as well.
I was only able to secure one of these, so somebody better grab it quick. E6D. Are you
that
seeing
back.
this? Holy
Baby's got
smokes!
back.
Look at the size. It's beautiful everywhere. Oh, look at that shoulder.
I
Boom.
like flame backs
this
and
top.
I cannot lie.
I like flame backs, and I cannot lie.
You other brothers
You
cannot
brothers
deny.
cannot deny. When
when
a
you see
guitar
some
comes
flame
in with a
maple-
little bitty waist and a round flame in your face,
You know what we're talking about, right, Trent?
you know.
Where is
You do
Jeremy's
not know
mute
that?
button? Wow.
Baby's got back.
Somebody said, where's Jeremy's mute button? Wow. Eastman, what's that model number? Okay, I'm gonna need to know which one you're mentioning, because some of you guys might not be actually live, some of you guys might be a little bit in the past of where
This
we
is
are
an
right now.
We're in the
E6D
future right
TC
Yes, if you're talking about that one, then that is that one. But Peter
Yeah.
is a mandolin player, I believe, so he might be
So-
talking about. Well, I guess he plays multiple.
Oh my gosh. You tuned that up well.
All right, I'm gonna mute what John's doing real quick. Is there anything new in an 1 13/16 nut that's rosewood? That's really specific.
From Eastman.
Yes.
I don't have anything. Oh, that would be that's the big E. We don't have anything right now in a 00 or a parlor.
That would be rosewood. I don't believe.
Do we have any next door? We might have.
We might have something next door, yeah.
If it's an E10 00 or an E20 00 or excuse me, parlor.
This one was vacuum sealed or something.
Yeah, that one is.
What a great guitar! I gotta tell you guys a story. This is absolutely the truth.
Go ahead.
My daughter last night was playing her guitar.
Actually, sorry, if I could just real quick, if anybody has any questions that were missed whenever the audio went out, I do not know exactly when it went out, but please let me know. I think that, yeah, I just need to know where exactly we were. If you can, though, we will 100% continue where we were. You missed not much. I did notice pretty immediately. So yeah. John's muted apparently.
I'm not muted.
I see it right there.
Yeah, I'm not muted. I'm happening. Anyway, they may be watching when the power went out. Or the audio went out. Hey, here's something for you. My daughter last night we're working on playing guitar, working on her first lessons, and I went, and she's like, "How do I do that?" And I said, "You have to have a lot of skill to be able to do the J run." When you
Hand grasshopper.
Yeah, when you can snatch this pick from my hand, you are then able to be taught.
References that these guys don't get.
I have no idea what that's from.
I believe that was actually from Kung Fu Panda.
There's a show. What was that?
Yes, it was. What was that? Oh, come on! I can see the guy
I have
too.
no idea. Whoever can say it first, do that. We need
Shoot,
to know
that's
the
too funny.
price. The price of the last mandolin, if you don't mind.
That would have been the 515 Comfort Contour, right?
Yes, the 515 Comfort Contour.
If I was to guess, I have to guess,
1800?
guys.
17.
So there are price increases that have happened. Obviously, this stuff is definitely affected by
my
tariffs as of right now. I want to say that they don't have the list prices on here.
No, but it has like our cost, I'm pretty sure.
Just tell them what it costs us.
Just go ahead and tell me.
Yeah, let's tell them what it costs. I would guess that was somewhere around the $1,300 range.
A 515 Comfort Contour?
15? It's got to be 15
I think
now.
it's like 16.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Guys, a huge value. I know there's not
at
probably
that.
a lot of ukulele players out there,
the sides.
but I always thought this is the E3 UC. So this is the concert. They're mahogany.
All mahogany.
Beautiful, yeah, all mahogany. Beautiful gloss finish on that with a very subtle burst in it. They also have that triple binding on the front. Beautiful ukulele, but one of the best values in a all solid wood ukulele with a hard shell case.
Lifetime warranty, bone, nut, and saddle. Did you already say that? Nice
I didn't.
tuners. Those are fantastic. I agree with you.
All right, I'm going to answer some more stuff. So
Yes.
it went off whenever you were talking about the pegs and the tuners. Are
Okay.
you able to explain
The
to
tension
answer that
on
question
the
again real
tuning
quick?
pegs.
Oh yeah, that's what we're talking about. You should have. It's totally normal to have a little bit of play in there. It's nothing bad. Worst case scenario, snug it up just to tear, and I mean just barely snug up those tuner buttons, and see if that gets rid of some of that play. But the posts themselves will a lot of times have a little bit of play in them, and the tension is of the strings kind of pulling on those. Nothing wrong with that. If they're just flopping around, figure out a way to get it tightened up. But if it's just a little bit of noise and making a little bit of rattle with no string on it, that's pretty darn normal. I'm talking with high-end guitars as well as low-end guitars.
Okay,
So-
next, Jennifer is asking if we have any E20Ds.
Yeah,
TCs.
right there.
Then we shall next.
Let me pop this, and then you can pop that one.
Sounds good. And
This-
then I think that we should get to the wide nuts pretty soon because they are awesome. Delane is asking MD 515 CCN versus 815.
815. It's got Adirondack spruce top. If you can afford it, get the 815s.
Yep, that's the main line I play from Eastman. I think it makes a big difference getting that Adirondack spruce top on there. And
Good morning,
the new one has a little nice and maple too.
Constantine says, morning, all 7 a.m. here in Sydney. Good morning. Thank you very much.
Can I be in
arriving
Sydney?
anyways.
I got to tell you guys, my dream destination is
Maybe go over there
Australia.
and do the Maton guitar.
Maton guitars. I told them that. I'd love to. That is my dream destination to visit.
I want to
I've
pet a
always-
dingo.
I want to pet a dingo. I also want to see New Zealand too, which is close by.
Apparently, by the way, the series is literally called Kung Fu. So
Yeah,
it was
minus
Kung
the
Fu.
panda. Okay.
It was Kung
cool.
Fu. That's right.
Now you guys know.
It had.
I know.
I can picture the
I
guy,
know
the
actor.
star.
May
He died not too long
He played
ago.
Gus
David
Grissom in
Carradine?
David Carradine. That's it.
Carradine.
You got it.
Yeah.
Nailed
Gus
it.
Grissom in The Right Stuff.
Shout out Bulldogger, but Jamie put that one in.
That
Thank
makes
you,
sense that
Jamie.
he would remember. Hey guys, check this out. The E1P Deluxe.
Beautiful.
The first time we're seeing it, this is something you were asking. Oh, look at that. That's some amazing Honduran mahogany right there. That's amazing. Look at that. That's
it
as nice.
Honduran?
Yeah.
Is it really?
Oh, definitely. I actually talked to him about the CITES
Really?
paperwork that just had to come in. It's the same stuff that's on. This is of the same level of that Alvarez Yairi stuff. That's pretty amazing. That's really good stuff. Look at that. It's not flamey, but it's just got tons of brightness in there. So the E1P Deluxe is in that E1P. Oh, you were right. This shouldn't be mahogany. This looks like mahogany. It's like E1. I thought it said, I was saying 10.
No.
That should be Sapele, but that does not look like Sapele to me. That looks like mahogany.
It doesn't look like Spilly, but that's why.
What? All right, I was an idiot for a second. Thank you, Hinkley, for straightning me out. This should be Sapele back
How
and
much
sides.
is the
Hey, can you switch
E1P?
spots with John?
John,
please?
yeah, please.
Oh, yeah, no problem. That's why I was really confused. How much is it? Do you know? E1P. Is it the same as all
Deluxe.
the other
It's all
deluxes?
the deluxe. $9.99 now, I think, on the new listings
$8.99?
at the new price.
I don't know.
Post-tariff.
I can look it
I
up.
think they were $8.99. I think
Somebody
they're $9
else
something now.
can also look it up because we did get a confirmation on the price of the 515. So if
You know what we
whoever's
should be
watching,
doing?
if
We
you could
should
give
be
us a confirmation. That'd be awesome.
Forcing Emily right now to be watching and answering all of these questions.
She literally is watching. I'm pretty sure that she's the one that typed that in there, but we'll see. Delane said that
flat?
they just got back from New Zealand and Australia. Would go back in a heartbeat. I'm really jealous. I'm gonna lower their volume while I'm talking. I'm very jealous.
Talk to our good friend Tom Bedell. He's going to be moving to New Zealand, Jared, did you know that?
Eventually, yeah.
I'm jealous of him.
Me too.
Also, where they filmed Lord of the Rings.
Also, where they have that, what's the name of that bird? There's some weird bird that they have in New Zealand.
The kiwi bird.
The kiwi. That's
You know
like
they call
the
people from
national
Australia
bird.
Kiwis?
New Zealand.
Or New Zealand.
Yeah. Right.
I want to go over to Australia to see Bluey in person. She's real.
Where?
Australia. Bluey's in Australia.
This is killer. I don't
That's
know.
true.
This may be your 13. No, this is more like 1.75 inches. It's bigger than the 11/16, which is cool. I like this a lot.
Somebody's gonna go in there. Before you do a live stream, will you get your facts straight? Doing the best we can here. We had that. A guy said, if you're gonna go live, you should know what you're talking about.
I don't need to
Learn
know
the
it.
specs before you go live.
I'm not buying it. You are. I don't
Jason,
need to
shut
know.
up.
Yeah,
Try
Jason.
as hard as we can.
Delane is asking the price of the MD815. Whoever is available to type that in. I'm not too sure who exactly
It's
is typing it. but
Over
yeah.
$2,000. I do know that.
Yes,
now.
that is correct. But it's fantastic. So question, what's going to happen with the
Somebody
new...
asked about this.
What are we doing right now,
I was
guys?
doing the circus song.
Okay, this is an interesting question that I don't think that we've honestly talked about yet. Mark is asking, what's going to happen with the new ownership of Bedell? He meant to say Bedell and Breedlove, not Bedell and Bourgeois, but Bedell
Yep.
and Breedlove.
We're finding out. There are two new owners.
finding out,
Sounds
too.
like they're figuring it out. We're going to be figuring it out. We're hoping that we continue to grow. The 1940 has been so. We sold the one immediately. It was
see the-
awesome. I might be getting
We're
our
supposed to be
first
meeting with
Dreadnought
those guys
trade
here
in.
soon. We're supposed to be doing a meeting with those guys and kind of learning what their vision is for it. But I know Tom, I'm sure he was very diligent in finding a buyer. So I assume it's going to continue on with great things. Is the assumption. That's a good one, isn't it? I already tuned it. You don't need to adjust it. You didn't even turn the knobs. You get pretended to turn them. That's the only knob we turn. It was wrong. Which they're all TCs now, right?
Correct. By the way, Blue Railroad Train, that was asked on the other stream. Tony did it this way. What a great looking guitar.
Okay.
That's beautiful. Sounds great.
Love that.
Indian rosewood guitar back and sides. Woo!
Beautiful.
I love it.
I
Is it
don't
wide nut
see
time?
Any other requests? I would
Well,
love.
you're also going to do
if
the
we could open up
515
the wide nut
standards, right?
Ones.
Try to
down
rip
there.
that off the wall.
Right there, over there.
Okay. I thought we pulled one. I thought you
No, I
said
did
you.
the cover contour.
Ah.
All right.
love to see one of the wide
Mandolins.
nut ones.
I'm getting to them.
Again, guys, get your tickets for the David Greer workshop Thursday.
This Thursday.
This Thursday, the 17th. Is that right? Is that the date? Anyway,
Seems right.
7:30
Yes, this is the 17th.
live. I'm going to be helping host. We're going to be asking lots of questions. Your questions will be answered by the flat picking wizard. If you've never heard David Greer, get online, check him out. He is amazing. What's this? Another
Quick
8:15
question.
maybe?
Not related to Eastman, but West Coast Ray is asking, just tuned in, do you have some used Gibsons in the store? If
Yes.
so, any hummingbirds?
There's a.
Little black train coming.
Is it a hummingbird or a dove that we have in
I'll
stock
tell you
right
what,
now?
somebody just answered before you even could. We do have a hummingbird and a J185. There you go. From the
There you go.
Acoustic Shop account. The Acoustic Shop answered.
Oh my goodness.
Holy, that is beautiful. 515. No, that's
15
a
wide nut.
Whoa.
that's a 515 wide nut.
Yep.
Holy smokers!
Look at that thing.
That's
Somebody
insane.
nice and.
So that's the TV finish,
Okay, real
which
quick
is kind
question.
of like a fake version of varnish.
Yeah. Are the Eastman wide nut necks the same as a bourgeois one?
It feels the same.
The shape's probably not the same,
It feels pretty similar.
is it?
You think so?
Throw that back there. Sorry,
Yeah, I got you. No worries.
Jeremy would know better than I.
This picks.
All right,
Why
I'll
you said
mute
it's
John
rounded
while
pick.
he tunes, and you got that. Yeah, I got you. You're good.
That's a nice one. So wide nut, quite a bit wider than the standard Eastman. Feels a lot closer to my Sam Bush model Gibson, really. Very similar. So, I've got to remember. TV finish, they did the wide nut on it.
515 specs maple.
Yeah, you're just saying what's new on this one. So it's 515, Sitka spruce top, the hard shell case. Hardware is upgraded. They got these new ivory buttons on that as well. I'm guessing is that the same tuner plate, I think.
Same ones I think they put on 8
So bound fretboard on the 500 series, and like John said, this is the TV finish that they did, but without kind of antiquing it. They almost antique a little bit the other one. Well, it's that brown one, but it kind of looks a little cloudy, the TV finish. This looks very nice and kind of a muted gloss. What do they call that? When you get in that paint, it's not satin, but it's semi-gloss. Semi-gloss, yeah. Thank you, Trent.
All right, a couple of questions. Let's see. One was asking, could we play the hummingbird? Do we want to grab that? I don't know if we have time today because we're about to be wrapping up. We can play it on Shop Talk tomorrow, though, for sure. Delane is asking, is there advantages? What are the advantages and disadvantages of the wide nuts versus the standard 515?
So a lot of it,
is it easier to play?
a lot of it comes down to the preference of the player. So same thing with guitars. Some people that 1/16 of an inch makes a huge difference. The early Gibsons were all pretty narrow neck, so you can play a Lloyd Loar or something that's very thin and like 1 1/8. Standard Gibsons were that, and then they came out with we were doing our custom F5Gs, which had the wide nut, which 1 3/32.
3/16. I think it's these ones are 3/16.
3/32 would be nothing.
You're nothing.
Oh, holy smokes!
Sorry, that was
3/16.
Wow. Did you guys just see Jeremy
He meant 3/16. That's what he
30
meant.
seconds,
The
but
boss yells
Anyway.
at employee live. No, sorry.
So yeah, a little bit wider, but also there's a lot of debate, and I know Dana Bourgeois subscribes to this. I think I do too. That extra mass of the neck does change the tone, gives it a little bit deeper of a fullness to the tone. I felt that way with the Sam Bush model. So tone-wise, I think it does have a small effect, but most of it's a comfort thing. A lot of guitar players prefer a bigger neck because it doesn't feel quite as teeny tiny.
Alex, who has the Bourgeois, says he does think it's a little easier and there's a little bit of an adjustment. So just to add that in there as well. I know that Alex
Here's a
has played the Bourgeois
standard
for quite some
315.
time.
Compare what your thoughts are.
Standard
in feelings.
515.
515, sorry.
Yeah.
In the neck shape and feel.
And then I'm actually going to answer one more question real quick before we get completely to that. So Tex is asking, how does the crown thing work? So that's actually really interesting. I just noticed this on our live streams. We have like these little, it's like a first, second, and third place to whoever like comments the most. I'm almost certain that it's whoever like comments the most. I'm pretty sure that that's how it works. But honestly, that's new. That's just random.
That started about a month ago. I know we did it on one of our live streams. That's the first time I had seen
like
it.
A couple weeks ago, yeah.
Yeah.
On mobile, because YouTube's really trying to push mobile to the new communities thing. You don't only access through mobile devices.
Maybe.
And I think you have to wrestle to get to.
Really? It shows me our top fans though. So right now it's Delane in #1, John Washburn #2. Actually, they're tied right now, and then Tex is #3. So I'm actually pretty certain that it's just commenting.
And
I think
being
so.
involved in various different stuff.
They both feel like they have the same depth to the neck, just that little extra width to that one. I think Eastman's been getting a little bit larger with the neck than.
They've been doing that for a while.
What are your thoughts?
I would agree with that. I can feel the width difference, but you're right, about the same depth feel. Either way, I've had people waiting on this classic finish in a 515 for over, there was a special order made since October of last year, and this is the first one we've seen. So I'm pretty stoked, and we got 4 of them. So, and I don't know when the next batch of these kind of mandolins will be back in, honestly. A minimum of a month. My guess is to see this kind of level of these, we're going to be talking probably multiple months. So I do think there was 1 or 2 extra wide nut mandolins. You can call in and double check on that. Again, whoever's watching in the account that might know can let us know if there was any after the special orders. I think there was a couple, and that was about it.
If we could, so the number is 417-720-1223 to call the Acoustic shop, and you can order pretty much anything seen here. I will tell you guys a lot of these are special orders though, so please keep that in mind. Real quick, could I have Jeremy play the 515 regular again? Because I think I accidentally had him muted, and that's my bad.
All right.
If you don't mind, I'm sorry. What is the price on the 815V? Maybe somebody can ask that. What's this? Okay, we're good.
That one sounds fantastic
It
too.
does, yes.
So, both
Very
nice.
excited to have these back in the shop. We've been mandolin poor here for a while.
Yes,
Not
we
too
have.
many. And
Jennifer is asking, what time is the master class on Thursday? Start
7:30.
time is 7:30, but you can enter
Central
in the
Standard
room.
Time. Yeah,
Yes,
come in
7:30
early.
Central. You can
Visit
enter
with
in
each other.
early,
Get
though.
to
If
know
you're
the
doing
platform.
if you're
Yep.
doing it in the virtual way, that I think that opens up at like 11 o'clock in the morning, and you can be able to be in there. So get yourself familiar with how the system works, how to ask questions, all that kind of stuff. It'll be open as a playground for you to hang out, talk.
For those that need like a reference, it's more similar to like a Zoom meeting, but it's kind of like a virtual conference where you can turn on a camera, you can turn on a microphone, or you can leave it obviously muted completely and just type in your questions. So it's kind of like a situation like that if you're curious.
They're all nice.
Yep.
Let's see.
My kid just got a VR headset. I wonder if he
Yeah.
can like sit in
How-
on the class with a
How
fake
did that
guitar.
turn out for him, by the way? Is he?
It's hilarious just to watch them in the front living room just. He's playing like he's a hamster and he's climbing these ropes and doing this obstacle course and he's just over here doing. Oh, and there's also a gorilla one where he's like running like a gorilla. It's pretty hilarious to see. And good to keep saying, you're getting close to the fireplace. Watch out.
Quick question.
I love it.
I want to have him sit in a David Greer workshop though with it.
That would be awesome. Playing his guitar, virtual guitar.
Yes.
All right, I think we have covered most of the stuff in here.
Yes.
There are a few things we had not opened. I'll tell you what they are. E10 OM TC, E20D TC Sunburst, E6 OM TC. That's another E20D TC and Sunburst. So those are it for guitars. I think
E1
we
OMs
grabbed the
and E2.
E1 OMs, yeah, E2s. There's a lot of guitars, a lot of great stuff in here. This will all be hitting shortly. Again, I'll tell you, I'm going to run down the whole lineup of what came in so
Can
you
I
know.
ask this last question real quick? This one's from text.
Please.
Do we have any new guitars with a nut less than inch and 1.75 inches, so inch and 3/4? Anything less
That
than
came
inch
in
and
here?
3/4 that came in recently? It really said any
not
guitars,
saying
so
with
really
Eastman.
anything.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I mean, there's definitely some 11/16 guitars in here. I just can't remember what they are. It is so funny because that was like the 11/16 was and it was rare to get 3/4. Now everybody has completely gone away from it. We are asked by far for more 11 or 3/4 inch and 3/4 than by 11/16. So it is becoming less popular by far. I would, off the top of my head, I'm just having an absolute brain shutdown and cannot. It's been a long 2 weeks, y'all. A long 2 weeks. So I'm a little bit lost on that. So I'll look into it and see what we can come up with here.
I'm trying to decipher also. So Vince is asking E10 OM Sunburst question mark?
E10 OM Sunburst? No. Oh, I got an E10 OM.
You have to listen to
Well, I
it.
got the list. Let's see what it says. E10 OM.
We'll see you, Alex, by the way.
TC.
Bye-bye. And hello, Kenneth, and we'll see you.
No,
if
there
you're
was no
leaving real
E10
quick.
OM Sunburst. Here's what came in, Vince and everybody else. All right, one run down of the whole deal. That AC 330 E12 string jumbo that come in. Those have LR bags pickups, by the way, in those. That came in. E1D, 4 standard E1Ds. Those are fantastic. I love those guitars. E1 OMs, 2 of those. E1D in a classic finish, 2 of those. Again, we totally sold out of all those, so it's good to have those back. E2D black, which is gloss black, cedar back and cedar tops. Those I've got 1 of them in a dreadnought, 1 in an OM as well. 1 E1 OM Deluxe, which we saw the dread. I've got 2 of those. E2 Deluxe Sunburst, which is cool. Those have the cedar Sunburst tops deluxe finish. That was what we were talking about, color difference, not just, just the
True.
gloss. E2 OM Deluxe Sunburst, I've got 1 of those. E3OM Deluxe. This is super popular. I bet they'll sell out quick. The gloss Avencall, I just love the way that looks.
Same.
E6D, you guys saw it. There's one of those. That's all I have, one. So whoever's fighting for it better fight fast. E6OM TC, so another, only one. That was all that they had. I've got like 10 of them on order, but there's only one of them available. E10D TC Sunburst, 2 of those have arrived. E10OM TC, 2 of those. Let's see here. E20D TC, 2 of those.
Thomas is going to be busy.
E20D TC Sunburst, 2 of those. The MD305, the most popular mandolin that we sell by far. I've got 5 of those back in stock. I had to fight to get those ones.
Oh, camera, hold on.
Uh-oh, camera die.
It's showing signal over here.
Yeah, it's on my side.
No camera, everybody.
Just talk.
I'll keep talking.
This is the audio portion. So
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm not doing anything important anyway. 5 of the MD305s are back in stock. We showed the CCTVs, the Comfort Contours. Those are really cool. Those do have that same TV finish, just different color. Got 2 of those in stock. 615 Gold Burst, 2 of those. 2 615 Classics. So that's a reddish brown classic color in gloss. That one's real hard to find. I've had people, I thought they discontinued it, but it's back. 815 Sunburst, you guys saw that, absolutely gorgeous. 1 of those is all. The EU1C, EU2C, those are all concerts.
Ukulele.
EU3
actually,
concert
just
ukuleles.
to ask real quick, somebody did ask earlier if there was a baritone uke, and I forgot to answer.
No, they don't make a
They
baritone
don't make a
uke.
baritone? Okay,
No,
well, there we
they
go.
don't. EU1 tenor, EU2 tenor, and EU3 tenor. That's cool to have the 3 tenor because that for a long time was not
Act
available.
down in Branson, I think.
Yeah, the E3 tenor.
The 3 tenors.
MD815 in a classic finish, not sunburst. Also, both me and Mark were surprised. We thought that had been discontinued. It is not. So that's how long it's been since we've seen one. The E1P Deluxe Sunburst. I do know there's at least one of these still available. I remember that. That one, the Sunburst Deluxe, that's what we showed you with a slot head. That's absolutely killer. MD515 Wide Nuts. I think there was 1 or 2 of those available. There were 9 that showed up. So I know we did get through all the pre-orders on that one. Barely. MD515, 4 of those available. 3 of the last 815 Varnish Sunburst. So again, that's the end of it till the end of this year. E1D Deluxe, there's 2 of those, and then a PCH1D, 1 of those made it in here. This was 3 pallets worth of instruments that we were going through here today. And
Yowzer.
Yowza.
One caveat that I just realized actually is that some of these honestly might be also pre-orders. I realized, so we might actually not have the exact number of everything that we have there because I know that they were pre-orders besides just the wide net ones.
Sure enough.
But
we looked through here, and
it's here,
I
then
think
it's
me
here.
and Emily discussed, I think almost half of everything that arrived was already pre-order status. Somebody had paid in. Again, I warn you guys, I try to tell you, I think people think I'm just doing it
You're
to sell.
salesing.
Yeah, but I'm not. This is how quick that stuff goes. If you don't put in your reservation, you probably won't get one. And yeah, anything over $1,000. Again, everybody, Dreadnought guarantee on anything over $1,000, that gets you free shipping, 30 days instead of our normal 14-day trial period. You then get up to 1 year to trade in for 90%, up to 90% of your value, or what you paid for it. Not the value, but what you paid for it. So if you paid whatever it was, $2,000 on 815, I'm going to say, you'll get 90% of that back if you keep it in near mint condition. And trade it back in. We're going to trade you into something else that you may like better. I actually got somebody said they may be trading in their 1940, which is a surprise to me, but he fell in love with something else in the shop even more than that guitar.
That's the whole reason to have that.
That's why we do that.
Oh, this is the one they're like, oh, wait.
And
one.
that's been cool for a lot of people getting to see Dreadnought certified used stuff in here. It's stuff that we sold originally. We know who the owner was. When it comes in, especially if it comes in at 90%, we know all the marks, we know all the dings, we can show you all that kind of stuff, and then you get Dreadnought guarantee one more time on those. So you'll get 90% trade-in value for up to a year, 30
At a
days.
great price.
Yeah, at a much better price. That's a certified. We've been inspecting it. We know everything that's there. People have really got some really good deals that way.
Absolutely. You got that. James brought over the hummingbird.
The hummingbird? All right.
Special request.
Special request. This is
If
a
you are
consignment.
still here, here is this.
Hummingbird man.
Hummingbird.
Mr. Hummingbird.
What did you guys
yeah.
think of Birdman?
Thank
It
you
was
very
weird,
much
right?
for sharing all of that, by the way.
I think I watched it, I'll be honest with you.
Thank
watch
you guys for that
Birdman?
stuff. Can I ask one quick question? Are we going to have Eastman shipments now pretty regular like we have
I think
previously?
there's still going to
What
be
do you
the
think?
pig just fall out of it.
The penny. The penny I set on the counter.
Wow.
Not as
That's
regular.
hard to say because I don't know if you guys know, but there's new tariffs and new things that keep threatening on and off and back and forth. And the whole reason we didn't see this was not because they weren't building. They were building. In fact, guys, your LSHs that have not made it in here, I see they're now in Europe. They were shipping them. They had to put them somewhere, so they started shipping them to Europe. They started shipping them. Honestly, they allowed China to actually keep the second largest acoustic guitar market in the world is China themselves. And right now, Eastman's becoming one of the major brands for China. So they actually have to force some of the stuff to not be allowed there so that it can come to the US and come to Europe as well. So yes, we should see more regular. The next container I know is supposed to be here in mid-August. That's what I was told. I just got off the phone with them today. We should see more, including some more of the LSH guitars, the new E20D LSH should be showing up here soon. So we'll get through some more of those pre-orders. But
Supposed to be
who
getting
knows?
Gibson mandolins regular again, so we'll see if that happens. The 1923 reissues being built again, so anybody that's been waiting for one of those master model mandolins that have not been made for the last 3 years, they are remaking those.
That's true.
Speaking of Gibson,
This is a consignment. There you go, right
bend
there.
right there at the end.
Huh?
You just kind of bent the neck at the end. It went,
Wow, 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 wow. Yeah, this is a Gibson Hummingbird. Mahogany
I
back
think
in that
one of my
cherry
first guitars was
red.
like an Epiphone Hummingbird.
Is that true?
Shoppe. I remember I went to school and they did like an after-school program, and I had that big old Hummingbird pickguard. And I know we didn't have a Gibson, so it must
Do
have
you
been
have the price of it?
I
right
do
there?
not.
Okay.
I think this is going through its paces.
$1 million.
Has not officially made our site, I don't believe yet.
I think it has.
Has it? There's a bunch of paperwork
the
in here
price
that has
tag?
not been cleared out of here.
It looks very
that's
nice.
the
It looks
case.
like it's in very good condition.
Yeah, there's a couple little dings and nicks in here that I see, but yeah, I don't know all the
I'm
specifics
sure
on
that
it.
whoever's typing the prices will be able to get that in like 2 seconds. if it's
That
actually there.
is
Okay.
correct.
Thank you very much for joining me. Thank you for joining us all today, audience. We appreciate it. We appreciate all your comments, and we hope that you guys are as excited for these
guess
instruments
what's
as we were.
happening tomorrow?
It was super fun. Tomorrow we have a very, very exciting
Shop Talk.
Shop Talk.
Shoppe
Honestly, I'm
Talkie.
really excited. David Greer is going to be here for Shop Talk.
He's gonna make me
So
look bad.
yeah, well,
Why would he do that?
Because he
He's
doesn't
David
mean
Greer,
to. He's just gonna
so-
play so good that I'm gonna look bad.
You're just going to be so in awe. That's what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
Is I'm just going
I'm
to
just gonna
quit.
sit there. I'm gonna go
Every
on the
time
other
he
side of the
do you
starts
guys
camera.
want to
playing
like him on the other side of the cameras, and we can just all
and
watch
just
David
watch.
Greer,
That's
yeah.
what I'm going to do. Every time he starts playing, I'm just going to stop and stare.
Is there any dings on that one? Somebody
There
was
are a
asking.
couple, yes.
It's a
Okay.
used guitar, so that's
Yeah.
some used player wear.
I think
All right.
I would call it excellent plus condition.
Nice. Well, nonetheless, please join us tomorrow for Shop Talk. We are going to go ahead and call it on this live stream because I'm sleepy.
Batteries are
guys.
dying.
Yeah, batteries are
Microphones
dying.
falling out of the sky.
I'm dying.
Exactly. Really.
Yeah,
We
I
all
just
are.
got
It's a
long week.
notice.
It's been a long week.
I got to go home and still mow my yard. I worked on my. Actually, you know what? My wife just called me and told me she mowed the backyard. I was blown away. I still have to go trim it and do all that stuff. But I went home last night, spent like 2.5 hours on my front yard. It had been 2.5 weeks. Did you get your yard mowed?
No, it's long. I have to, and then I get
Guys.
this cycle. I get the cycle where I keep having to raise the height of the blade so that I can actually make it through the lawn, and then it goes back even faster the next time. So right now I think I'm on 10.
Are you all the way?
Test.
I have mine. I keep mine up all the way. Anyway,
I'm not quite there.
Jeremy, let's give Jeremy an update. Jeremy, give us your latest hail damaged, tree damaged car
wind
situation.
fell,
Wind.
fell tree.
What is the current situation with your van?
I got a new 2025 minivan, and apparently there are
Hybrid.
no parts available for it, and they can't locate parts. After they locate parts, they have an estimate of 5 weeks of labor to get it. They got to rip they're cutting off the whole roof assembly that has a big sunroof, putting a new roof assembly on there. The whole side of the car is being taken off. They're basically rebuilding it.
Did you say, just go ahead and give me the pieces? I'll put it together faster than that.
Well, they can't get the pieces.
True.
But in case you guys missed it, Jeremy had a tree fall on top of his brand new, like 3
3-month-old.
whole sections of his tree. One tree, 3 different ones
Missed
attacked.
the old car next to it and landed on the new one.
Literally less than 2 feet in front of it and smashed it.
Currently,
to
they
bits.
said there's $17,000 worth of damage.
That's so many dollars worth of damage. That's crazy. Oh my
You know what's amazing? I don't even own a $17,000
Oh, whatever.
vehicle.
Me neither.
That's John's monthly
Jeremy.
payment on his truck.
Oh my gosh.
That's
Okay.
my monthly payment
Real
on my
quick. Hey, this is a good idea. Have you considered getting goats for your lawn?
My wife has talked about it. If we weren't in a city, yes.
We have goats. Do you want us to bring the goats
You never
by
have to
and
mow
you can-
again.
Are you,
We'll just let
now
them loose
that
for like a day or
Nixa
something.
has the ordinance and allows you to do chickens, are you contemplating chickens, Jeremy?
No, they're gross.
Chickens are
Chickens are
My
gross.
kids
really,
go,
really
some of their
helpful.
friends have them, and they can bring the eggs home and all that, but they're just gross. They poop everywhere. But they eat all the
They do.
bugs. They do
They
eat lots
do.
of bugs.
Okay.
I recommend.
I just
having
wanted to know.
chickens
You
as
have
somebody that
chickens.
has chickens.
Hinkley has
That's because
chickens.
I haven't had to buy an egg ever, so just get chickens.
I just don't
honestly.
like eggs. I'll be honest.
Really?
I just don't.
eat eggs all the time.
I'll eat them. I just
Okay,
don't.
this is
I-
Are they
turning into
excellent?
shop talk.
Are
Are,
they
we just
excellent?
going to go ahead and stay live until
Yeah.
it is shop talk?
Until we do
Okay.
shop
All right, guys.
We need to go.
Have a good
Thank
night.
you guys
David
so
Greer,
much. We'll see you
tomorrow,
guys.
Thursday,
Noon Central
sign up,
Standard Time.
get your tickets to the David Greer workshop. I promise
Please
you
do.
it will be worth it. And again, we're wanting to get David a really good paycheck out of here. So help us help him.
If we can't make it work with David, then other people won't come.
That's
we want
right.
to get lots of people coming. So
We do want to do a lot more of these.
you got
so-
your pick back.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
All right, guys. Have a good night.
Bye-bye.
Yep.
See you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
See you guys.